Hello, everyone. Welcome back to class. And I'm sure you've been enjoying the journey so far. This time, we are going to be using Power Query to solve problems when we have to get information from the net. So, you can get information from the website sometimes to work on, and sometimes you actually have to add information from the website to your data sets, your existing data sets. That is what we are going to be doing today so that we can actually achieve two things at the same time. Let's start. So the first thing we want to do, shift control arrow down, arrow right, arrow down. I am super sure that at this stage, all these little things I walk over for us. Of course, we want our table to have headers. Yeah. So the reason, this even makes it easier for us when we want to filter. I love it when it's like this. We will now make sure we are within the data set. Go to data, take from table. This time we are going to be creating only a connection. We are creating only a connection. So we come here, we close and load to, and then click on only create connection and okay. That table is created. That table is created. It's created here as table 5 because I've been working on this and doing some other tables that are not there yet. So now we come here. It's showing get data here. For some people it will be showing new query. It will be showing new query, but for it all depends on the year of the Excel that you are using. So for my own, it will just say from other sources. Then we'll come here, web. Now we are going to need the URL. So for this time, I am choosing population. Why am I choosing population? I am choosing population because we are trying to, in this assumption now, we have different states. We have about 5 states where we have our stores and we are making sales. Now we want to be sure if, okay, this profits we are making, is this profit actually based on the number of people that are there? Is it based on the population or some certain sector of people just like our product in that place? We've had cases whereby you will see that Lagos is highly populated and you still be making more sales in another state. For example, maybe Delta State, or you are making more sales in Oyo State, in Ibadan. So sometimes we want to understand the reason for the customer's reaction or for the sales that we have. It doesn't have to be sales, it can be behavior for human resources. You can be in a research team. It can actually be for a study for schools. It can be your school. You have like your school in 5 states, and you want to actually understand what is going on or where and how all these things are all this data is actually coming from. So because we are dealing with sales, I'm picking this population, and so I need to know the population of those few states that we are actually working in. I'm going to come here. Of course, I'll copy this. Let's copy this and go back to our worksheet. I'll come here and paste it. Paste and okay. Let's see, it's going to take a while. It will just take a while to load. Don't forget, you need your internet to be intact here because you have to go to your website and get the information. Of course, this is document. Doesn't make sense. This is not what we want. This is the table that we are looking for. This is the table that we are looking for. And we can say load, but I am not going to go with load. I'm not going to go with load because I don't need some of this information here. So I would rather go with data transform data so that I can pick the parts of the table that I want, because I actually want to add it to an existing table. You can't put everything there. It's going to look extremely ugly and it is irrelevant. So we are removing this. We leave the state. The state is very important. Now, there's population of 2006 and 2019. I'm not interested in 2006. I am interested in the most recent population. And I'll come here again. I still want to filter. I will deselect everything and then I'll select what I want. I can see Delta State here. There's Delta State, Lagos State. Let me, because I actually don't need everything. There's Lagos State here. Okay. Um, I'm not done. There's Oyo State and Osun State. Oyo State. Then there's also Osun State. Osun State, and the Rivers. I have Rivers State. Good. I have Rivers State here. Okay. I hope I've taken everything. One, two, three, four, five. Yes, I have about 4 states there. Okay, okay. Yeah, we are good to go about this. Yeah, keep it. keep the changes. Good. So we have that is loading. Is loading. Oh, there's a little bit of error here. So I was not supposed to load it to another sheet. We are looking for we are actually looking for a connection. So no, I just want to do that so that I'll be able to choose no. So what will happen is, let me quickly delete this and just do the process again. Let's delete let's delete it. And where's the sheet we are working on? Okay, we are working on this place. Let me quickly go back. That was an error. I should have not just I'm not planning to load it. I need a connection. It's a connection I want to create. So we are going to go through the process again very briefly. It's fast, loading fast. Good. We are coming here, transform data, and it's loading. Yeah, remember we deleted this, we removed it. We don't need it. We don't need this too. We removed it. And here we came. We searched for. We deselected everything. Then Lagos. Let's start with Lagos. Okasi. Okay. Let's go with Oyo. Yes, Oyo. Let's go with Osun State. Osun State. And then Rivers. Okay. River State. Then I think there's Delta State. Yes, I'm right. There's Delta State. Okay. So we are good to go. Okay. Okay. Now we want to do what? We want to load to. Want to load to only create connection and then okay. Only create connection and okay. That's perfect. Okay. So we've created that. Now we are going to merge it. So we are going back to a new one. We want to merge everything together so that it will all be in the same place. So this is the first table that we did. Yes, table 5. Then you click on state. The reason why I said click on state is you have to click on what connects it. What is connecting what to what? You understand? So state. If you notice, the saying the selection has matched 1350 out of 1350 rows, which I'm sure you understand what happened there. And then you click on OK. It's going to load it now. So attached to this information is this table 0 here. You will deselect all of this. I select the one you want. It's only population. I don't need to double the state that is there again. And I click on OK. And there you go. Let's rename this. It's too long. So we have this as population. Population. Then you press enter. Okay. Of course, we can come here, and this time we can actually load it to a new sheet. We can actually load it. Yes, thank you. So that is exactly what it looks like. Let's cancel this. Aha, so now we have the population and we have everything here. Do you know what we are going to do next? Very easy and simple. We are now going to use our pivot tables to make it easier, to make it straightforward. That will be in the next class. I hope you understand now how to get information from the net and use it to your own convenience. See you in the next class. Bye.